Yeah.
All right. What's up? We are live in the studio with one of our favorite people. We have Thias.
I had to do my little dance.
We call her our Swiss Army knife at the
geez.
studio. She's one of our hosts for clients that don't have any idea of how to get started in podcasting. So she'll come in and interview. She does an amazing job with it. We use her as a model from Mechanical Media. We work together quite a bit, actually.
We've been working together consistently for I feel like about a year and a half.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yes,
it's a long time.
Something like that. Yeah, and I don't even know. I mean, I probably just found you via Instagram, searching like Las Vegas models or something like that, because that's normally how I find girls.
Yeah.
Which sounds really weird, but like for our for our video projects, when we shoot these apartment videos, and so we're constantly looking for new models. I don't like going through model agencies because I think there's a lot of them have a lot of restrictions, and to make it easier for clients, we just typically like to try to find our own girls.
Yeah.
And I hit you up a few times, didn't work out, and then finally did. And I was like, oh, dang, like, yeah. You've been a great fit.
Well, I appreciate you. It was summer of 2022. I think, it was the beginning of 2022, actually. And I was coming back from Florida. And I'm over here like, I can't make it because I got to get off the plane and then I got to work. But I was really excited. And then it was sad. But then finally, we did the apartment video. It was the winter. Then you brought me a dog. And that was like really exciting.
Yeah, that was a fun project. It was fun to work on that apartment video. And then there, I wouldn't say became friends. I don't even think we're friends still, because you only hang out with me when I pay you. But
you don't think we're friends?
You only hang out with me when you pay. Actually, no, you did invite me to your birthday. I will say that. But you knew I wasn't going to come because I don't drink or party.
I don't drink.
Yeah, but it was at a nightclub.
I slightly party. It wasn't even a nightclub. It was on the record. Like, it's a lounge. It's great. It's chill. You didn't want to come to my birthday, and I was upset.
Anyways, Thias is amazing. If you need a model or a photographer, she's great at it. And then we opened up the podcast studio. Originally I was planning on like, okay, if we're going to have a host, we should have a few options for people to pick from. We tried like 2 other people out and then brought you, and I was like, okay, we don't need to try anyone else. Like, you just did it so much better than everyone else. And because it makes a difference, right? Like, knowing how to interview people. And I know you have media training, you've done a lot of other stuff with like operator error TV, and you've done all this other stuff. And so like, you just were naturally good at it, and you kind of understand, I guess, the direction we were trying to go.
Yeah. And
everyone likes you. All the clients like you.
They're lying. Nobody likes me.
Yeah, right. We just did that one product shoot too, for Tri-Sprout, and she was like, "Oh, we need Tyson, everyone." And I'm like, I agree. But you also need new faces.
That was such a fun shoot.
But that was fun.
I have a new face right now. I technically have a new face.
That's true.
I technically have a new face, and I can put a wig on. It's fine.
All right. Let us know in the comments. What do you think of Thias's new face? Spin around. Oh. Just spin your head.
They're like, what is she talking about? Anyways, dead silence.
Yeah. I'm sure you probably have comments on your stuff. Nobody's probably commenting on ours. Is this the first ever podcast? Oh, we got Michael Sweeney and Maggie. No, this is not our first podcast. We go live somewhat often, actually. It's from the studio. We just aren't consistent in the studio at all with going live. And I think we're going to start picking some days where we're kind of launching 2 podcasts at the studio. The Truth About Marketing, which is more geared towards marketing and Mechanical Media. And then I've decided what we want to do is kind of focus an entire podcast just about podcasting. Yeah. For the podcast studio. So for business owners or individuals who want to start a podcast. So yeah, not our first one. We go live all the time, but we go live more on like Instagram and stuff more than anything. But thanks for hopping on LinkedIn and stuff. And I'm sure you have a ton of people.
Drier than the Sahara.
Oh, you got people in there though.
I do have people in here. No, I feel like This is also probably, I think, my second time ever going live.
Oh yeah.
Ever. I think I went live one time when I was in New Orleans, like in 2018, because I was like, whoa, party.
Yeah.
That was it.
I go live often.
You do. I know.
Nobody hops in.
I hop in. I leave comments.
That's true. No, I go live a lot in the studio. One, because we have it. And so like any downtime, I'm like, let me go. And I've been doing tests to see, okay, what gets us better viewership for the studio? Because we don't have a huge account. And so I've been going at different times to kind of see, okay, what is the time that we're going to start going live for us? And I'm thinking Thursday at like noon or 1 is going to be one of ours. And then I got to figure out a different time for another one. So
it's not bad.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or even, I mean, you don't want to be here on the weekends, do you? No, not really. I know.
No, that's for Greg.
Greg, where you at?
Yeah, Greg.
I don't see you in the viewers. I'm checking.
I think I think he's filming something today, a conference or something lame.
It's fine. We can excuse it.
Yeah, Dave hops in. Look at that. We got some people on our Instagram talking. Dave actually hops in quite a bit.
How can you see that far?
I have glasses. I can't. If I put I can't even, like, I don't even see anything if I do this. I can barely even see the time without glasses.
Oh my God.
But yeah, Dave hops in all the time. We actually have a few people on our Instagram page that hop in pretty often. And LinkedIn, we have kind of like 2 people that'll hop in if they see it.
Nice.
And I will say, though, we don't get a ton of viewers, but the people typically stay in for most of it.
And that's perfect. That's viewer retention.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
I'm not sure why.
You're funny.
We've been doing like just like random stuff lately. I mean, a lot of times it's educational.
Yeah.
You know, we go in with a purpose. Like I was talking about, like how to get more comfortable in front of the camera the other day. Yeah. We talk a lot about marketing stuff, podcasting tips. But I will say one thing I like about this style of creating content, and we're trying to actually get more of our clients to go live. In fact, I have this new client, a realtor. She was in here yesterday. We just shot a ton of content for her, like I think like 30 pieces of short form that we're editing too for her. And I was like, you know what you should do? Like, you're so good at answering questions. Let's start going live. Let's let you answer questions on the fly. And then you don't have to worry about uploading it later. It's done, right? Like it's on your YouTube. It's on your Facebook. It's on your LinkedIn. On Instagram, you have to go back in and like go to your archives and post it if you want to.
Oh, okay.
Because from here, you just discard it and then you go back into your archives and then add it, and it will go up if you want to. That's the thing I like about live on Instagram, though. I can come on here and make a fool of myself and I just delete it. So the only people, like, there's 2 people watching, where like, I'm just like, oh yeah, dude, let's talk about weird stuff. And then it's like, it's gone.
It's gone forever. I'm going to start screen recording your lives now just to have that piece.
Will you get the audio though if you screen record?
I think so.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I actually don't think you do get the audio.
I think you do. No, I think you do.
I don't know. I'm not that. People think that I'm into technology because we have like 18 screens and 50 cameras and mics and 9 lights. But I know nothing about technology. I'm so old.
You said I'm running on an iPhone 10 still.
I'm on a 12. I got a 12 Pro Max.
Except the case I was going to give you didn't fit. So,
yeah, but you have a 15.
I do.
I have the 12 Pro Max. Mine's like this big. Mine's like we're using mine as a monitor right now. That's my phone over there. But anyways, let's talk a little bit about podcasting. And then we'll kind of go wherever, like anyone watching the lives, if you guys have any questions for Thias or me about literally anything, we're down to answer stuff. If you have questions about marketing, podcasting, photography,
anything and everything,
kind of whatever, we're monitoring. We're on like 4 different Instagrams and YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn right now. So Andrew's going. You had somebody over here on Nita Garcia. Me and Thias go way back to Pretty Undead. You've come a long way. I'm proud of your accomplishments.
Oh my God. Hi, if you're still on the live. It's been so long, but those are like some of my core memories. And oh my God. Okay. Do you know what Pretty Undead is?
No.
Okay. Can I give a little background?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So when I was younger, and I was just a baby. I mean, not really just a baby. I was probably like middle school, high school, I worked on a web series called Pretty Undead. And this was when web series were just coming about. YouTube was like starting to blow up. Zombies, vampires, witches, the whole thing was, oh my gosh, here we go. Here we go. So it was the whole thing. Vampire Diaries had just come out. Teen Wolf had just come out. The kids then, right, loved all that shit. Oh, I can't.
You can curse. It's all right. Everyone
Loved
will
all
just
that
judge
stuff.
you.
I loved all that stuff. So I got cast to be part of this series. And we basically had like, I would say a whole season, and episodes were like 30 minutes long. And that's kind of where I like started doing most of my acting. And it was the best time of my life. Like I got to meet some amazing people. We were on set for like 12, 14 hours a day. I got to, do FX makeup too. And then I got to play a photographer in the show, which was pretty cool because I was like, I was doing photography back then too. But it was okay, it's no longer online, so you guys can't really look it up. But but it was like one of the best times of my life. And I really appreciate her commenting that.
That's awesome. She said
Love
that
you.
you come a long way. I'm glad that you being in our studio means you came a long way. Woo! That's a compliment to us. There you go. I'll take that as a compliment to us.
It was like, and this was in Boston. This was in New England. Like we were all like just trying to get our foot in the door, and it was awesome. I think it was 2011, 2010.
Yeah.
It was 14 years ago.
Yeah, you're old.
Old.
You're very old.
I'm ancient.
Aren't you older than me? You're like 42, right?
Yeah. Well, no, I just turned 40. Well, okay, I'm technically like, I just turned 40, so.
I thought you were like 47, 53.
No, I just turned 40. What did
Wait, did you actually turn 40?
No.
Oh, I was like, there's no way you're 40. I was like, there's no way.
It's all the Botox.
I was like, wait, you sound really serious right now. Are you
40?
Actually 40? I was like, are you younger
You
than
didn't
me?
even come to my birthday,
I
so that's why
didn't.
you don't know how old I am.
It's true. I have no idea. I don't know.
I see the I'm gonna need help reading it because I can't see that far.
She said, LOL, Pretty Undead was a mix of Pretty Little Liars and like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, crying face emoji, smiling, laughing.
Yes, it was. It was a combination of Pretty Little Liars and Buffy the Vampire Slayer because it was 4 of us. And then we had like vampires in it too. Yeah.
That's cool. Well,
oh, okay. I have a comment here. John says that need an excuse note from Greg. So, Greg, there needs to be an excuse as to why you're not sitting in this chair over here.
I like that you're people that don't even know who Greg is.
Oh yeah, they're
getting him too. It's Greg's fault, man.
It's Greg's fault.
No, I think he's working on something. He wasn't invited to today. No, but he's filming a conference or something right now anyways, but it would probably have just been us even if he was available.
Oh, okay.
He probably would have been shooting behind the scenes or something.
Gotcha. We need that.
Yeah,
Greg,
I know.
we need you.
I wish he was here, man. It'd be
Greg,
nice if you showed up, Greg. Where are you, Greg?
Where are you?
Wow. I mean, I thought you were loyal.
But no.
So let's talk a little bit about podcasting now that we've had some. Oh, Greg actually just like no, hold on. No, so Greg actually he reacted. He just commented on something else right now. I'm telling him we're making fun of him in live.
Oh my gosh.
That's so funny.
Oh, she still has a series.
Oh, I still have the series. All right, if you want the series, go in the link, DM Thias. She'll be dropping it on Thursday at midnight. Link in the description.
Oh my gosh.
Crazy.
Okay, I need it is nowhere to be found on the internet.
Yeah.
And
see, that's why you do these lives. Look at that power of our podcast studio, changing lives.
I might upload it. I might upload it. Can you send it to me on my personal account, on the Thias Kennedy account? Can you or actually just text me? I feel like I still have the same number from
all right. Number in the description.
No, okay, no.
We'll put it. Andrew will put the number up everywhere. If you guys want to hit up Thias any time of the day, if you want links from her, hit her up. See, But that's what I'm saying. Like, look, like that's one of the things I love about podcasting and live podcasting because like we've gone live with like nobody watching and it generated sales for the person in the room. You know, we've gone live and I thought nobody was watching, and a client of mine comes back 2 weeks later and it's like, oh, I watched that live. And the thing that you said just changed everything. I was like, why am I not doing this? And I was like, oh, cool. Maybe you should like comment and tell me these things because I'm just kind of in here by myself. Yeah, look, Greg said, I heard I was getting made fun of. It's so, Greg, it's so funny. We were talking about you, and then you literally messaged me on Canonical Media, and we were just talking about you. Yeah, like Dave Berlin said y'all need to get the Liquid Death guy. Dave, hook it up, bro. You got the connections.
This isn't sponsored. I just brought this to be nice to everybody.
But they were matching her outfits, and she brought us an orange one too. So
just because my shirt has a little bit of orange and pink.
Andrew's destroying. Andrew wanted to show this one. It's out of focus. It's getting wild. Look at that. You got to go down lower still. It's too much headroom.
Sponsor me because I actually really enjoy.
I literally thought,
products.
Let's hide this. They're not sponsoring us.
Well, I worked at the 7-Eleven convention. And we had a little bit of extra product, and they allowed us to take it home.
That's the nice thing about working conventions, right? Like we got so many Bing energy drinks. We've been Greg's.
Were we supposed to put Bing in here?
Oh, okay. They didn't like. Yeah, they just gave us like 8 pallets, and we're like, what are we gonna do with it? Greg's literally been the one drinking all of them. But like I literally thought she brought these in because it matches her outfit. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Like you're sponsored by them. That's sick. Like let's go.
I would love to be sponsored.
Can you send her more? Andrew's getting wild in here, dude. He's just like. He's like coming running and just shoving the thing down. But I think that's that's the cool thing about like doing this type of stuff, right? Is these connections you build, even if there's not like a big following. You know, I mean, you have a bigger following obviously than like we do, but like, you know, you're reconnecting with old people, finding out stuff. I wish I was in a band in high school.
You were,
and I don't have any of the songs. We recorded like a 5-song little EP.
Okay.
I don't have any of them. We shot like 7 music videos. I don't have any of those. Like I don't have any of them. Like my buddy filmed an entire concert of ours where we like lit our guitar on fire. We broke the stage. Like we did all these crazy, like we used to build our own stages with like out of pallets and stuff and throw house parties. Right. And we did all, and like our band wasn't good, but our stage performance was rad. Like we were always just like breaking crap, like going to pawn shops, buying a crappy bass, lighting it on fire and just smashing the crap out of it. You know, like one of our guys that would play with us occasionally was doing like backflips all the time. We do guitar swings and I'm just screaming, you know, and it was so fun. I'm like, I don't have any of that documented because I was like
pre-cloud.
Yeah.
That was pre-Dropbox.
I'm old. So yeah. And I was like,
we're both 40.
We recorded it all on tape recorders. Just kidding.
Really?
No, I'm not that old, Thias. Come on. Making me feel bad.
Oh God.
Nita said that there's a website you can go to. It's on onlyfans.com. Send you the email and link in the description. Yeah, but she said she'll send you the email later that there's a link with that.
Oh, perfect. I can't see that
stuff.
far.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm just trying to think. Where do I follow Thias? Thias is on Instagram at Thias
Vieira Kennedy.
It's a really hard name to spell because she's Brazilian.
Yep.
But that's okay. We still like her. I felt my name being used. I tagged her in my stories, Dave. You can go, but she's in a lot of our posts too because she comes in somewhat often. Although lately we haven't really had people wanting like a host.
Oh, that's fine. That's okay.
Maybe
we'll do more lives and they'll want more hosts.
But we also haven't really been pushing to get new clients, and I think that's part of it. But
that's okay.
I am thinking that we're going to start doing our own little mini session days. So I'm kind of working with a couple groups to do that, and then you'll be in here helping out.
And that's the thing too. I feel like as a host, I come in, I kind of show you the ropes, I make you feel comfortable, and then you just take the reins and you go with it.
Well, it's good for like the first one, and then also, if we have anybody that's like they don't have the best personality for this type of stuff, then it's good to bring you on as like a co-host to help lead that conversation,
Yeah.
right? Like we were doing with Dining Caddy, right? Like if it was just Dave by himself, I think he would have been too stressed. He would have been too overwhelmed.
Dave's great.
Yeah, but I think,
Dave is so great.
and he did a good job.
Yeah.
I'm not like saying he didn't do a good job. I think that like having a co-host really
Yeah.
helps, right? Like when you don't have that like
Yeah.
super outgoing personality. I mean,
Mhm.
even myself, like it's taken me a while to get comfortable getting in front of the camera and talking. And now I think
Yeah.
I do an all right job. I don't know.
You do a
I'm
great
not
job.
great at it, but
You do a
it's,
great
it's
job.
good enough. It kind of pays the bills, I guess. It's helping us meet people and whatever. And so, let's talk a little bit about podcasting.
Yeah.
You've been on a few different podcasts. You've
I
been
have.
to a few different podcast studios. What's like the best podcast studio?
This one.
There we go.
This one.
That's what I wanted to hear.
No, I think
Brought
it's
to you by Prime.
brought to you by Prime.
Links
Yeah.
in the description. We're sponsored by so many people, and we're so rich. We don't need clients. Just kidding. Come.
Just kidding. Book out like 15 hours a day if you want.
Yeah, please.
He never goes home.
I need to pay for my kids' hockey, and I need to get sleep. Yeah, I don't go home. We were here again last night. It was funny. Somebody was coming to pick up some stuff, and they didn't come yesterday. But
Does
they were
that
like,
mean
"Wait,
it's
you're
still
going?"
available?
Well, they're supposed to come today.
Oh, okay.
I know. I'll text them and see if they're actually coming. But they were like, "Wait, you're going back to work?" I was like, weren't you there
Yeah.
already for like 14 hours? I was like, yeah. I'm building out 2 new rooms, dude. Like, and my wife's been coming with me though and helping me build out the changing room. So we'll come and then it's fun. Like she's enjoyed kind of helping and seeing the rooms transform.
Oh my gosh.
And then, so she's been coming because she's like, well, if you're not coming home, like, why don't I just come help you? And we hang out that way. So we come. She likes house music. So I just blast house music through the whole place too.
Perfect.
And then like last night, I was like, I'm not going to wear pants. So I'm just in my underwear, just like, I was like, this is what I do all the time, dear. Just so you know, like.
Was the door locked at least?
No.
Oh, of course it wasn't.
No, yeah, the door's always locked. I mean, the door automatically locks here. And
Was the door shut?
it's also like 11 o'clock at night. Like nobody's coming except for the cleaning ladies, but like, whatever, they like it. Yeah, they like it. So this is
okay, but yeah, let's talk about
but yeah.
Let's talk about podcasting.
Yeah. So what's one of your favorite things about podcasting?
The fact that I can just kind of be myself most of the time. I went on a really awesome podcast called The Cabana Cream Show. And I had the best time on there because it was about dating. It was about relationships. We just got to talk about everything. And the vibes were absolutely immaculate. The set was really cool. It was literally like tiki hut and then kind of like beachy vibes. And it was fun. It was cool. We got to do a little prompt about like, oh, listen to these different type of guys. Would you want to date this one or like rate it? I mean, I'm married, so I went on there as a like agent for my friend to go on a blind date. And it worked out great. Yeah. And it was fun.
That's cool. What do you think the power of podcasting is? Like, what do you think, like obviously you got to be yourself, you got to have fun.
Yeah.
Is there any power in that for you meeting people, networking, personal growth, professional growth? Like, what's kind of the power, in your opinion, of podcasting?
Oh, 100%. I mean, okay, so we did kind of like not a round table because it was a square table podcast, but we got to meet some different creators, and networking is just I almost like if I'm going to a podcast and there's multiple people, just the networking aspect of it, I'm good with. I'm good even if I don't get like physical content to post. I am good with just the networking aspect. But also the power of podcasting. Oh gosh, you get to really show your personality and you get to like make cuts that like I like being silly. You know this. I like looking at the camera and being like, I don't even know which one's my camera.
Yeah, you're right.
I like being silly. And I think that it's a great way to really connect with an audience, show your personality, and get some good topics in there. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think, for me, I mean, I look at it differently, right? Because for me, here at the studio, we're focused on helping businesses. Obviously, we work with podcasters and we help them kind of develop their shows and, give them a place that's easy for them to film and get everything edited. In fact, like one of our clients that came in, like literally their office is just like 5 minutes walking from here.
Oh.
And like one time they like left and then like literally 20 minutes later, I was like, here's your 4 episodes. And they're like, holy crap, like we didn't even get back to the office yet.
We stopped at Starbucks.
And like we have a person coming that like knows them. They're like, man, I spend like 15 days trying to edit my episodes. And I'm like, yeah, like literally come in, walk out. It's 90% done. We'll add your intro and whatever, included in our low price. And so I view it a little bit differently. I'm like, okay, to me, the power of podcasting, like you said, is networking.
Yeah.
And that's how I use it. I'm like, okay, who do I want to like reconnect with? Who do I want to connect with in the first place? And because I don't like going out, like as a business owner, I'm not a fan of going to networking events.
Okay.
I'm starting to go back to them. I don't enjoy it because I don't like to go interrupt conversations. I feel awkward. I don't like talking about myself. And so I like to go like, hey, I want to see what this person is doing and get to know them more. Come out and be on my podcast. And then doing the live one is even better because we can kind of treat it separately than our actual podcast we're going to be doing. Because it's like, this is the live, just having fun. We'll come up with a name with it eventually. But like, I think that there's just so much value in like the ability to meet new people and network. And then as a business owner, that's incredibly important because you can build relationships. You can, maybe connect with a referral partner, give them some value first, and then also create content for yourself. But to me, like, even as a studio owner and like people view us as like content creators or whatever, I say like, screw the content, screw the podcast. It's about having a space to have we are a meeting space that people want to go to.
Yeah.
And it happens to film and creates all this content for you. I don't know.
I mean, during the opening of this, you even had a taco truck outside.
Yeah, we're probably gonna
bomb ass tacos.
We're probably gonna do that again.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna once we finish these other rooms, we're gonna do another ribbon cutting as like an official grand opening, I guess. Yeah, we might do it through the Henderson Chamber or through the Vegas Chamber again, or both. I don't know.
I will be there.
So yeah, we'll
pack it out.
You'll be here.
I'll be here.
Interviewing people too, because we'll do that again.
I'm like,
So
I was hoping to be a special guest and like just be at the front.
You'll be our presenter.
I'll be sitting in this chair.
Probably. You could be the one that just introduces and talks about the studio, and I'll just kind of hide. I won't even show up. That'd be nice.
I think that should be you because you're talking.
It will be.
And I'll be sitting here. Ooh, and then maybe we can do a segment where like everybody's just eating while they're talking to me. It's all vibes.
Yeah, we can eat and do it. And what I think we're going to do differently than the first time is we're going to live stream it. So we'll just have people come in. We'll live stream. Even if there's nothing going on, we'll just live stream all of it.
Yeah. What will be going on is a mukbang because I'll be eating tacos throughout the entire.
Those tacos are good. I forgot the company's name. Otherwise, I'd shout them out. But I have them on Instagram, and they're pretty affordable.
And they were so good.
I think it was like 700 or 800 to feed 50 people.
That's not bad at all.
Or 70 people. It was
a lot of people came through.
It came out to like $8.75 a person.
That's literally not bad.
No, I mean, that was like 3 or 4 tacos plus rice and beans.
Yeah.
And then I think we bought drinks. But yeah.
It was good.
Yeah. So I think we'll do that again. So if you're in Vegas and you want to come to our grand opening, stay tuned. Probably in April. That's kind of the plan.
Okay.
Because I'm hoping I probably got 1 more week to finish that room. And then we probably got like 2-ish weeks probably realistically to finish the back room.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Bought a couch and I hate it.
Listen, I'm a hoarder, so you want to load that up in the truck?
Yeah, we bought this couch for that room and I knew I didn't like it. And I was asking my wife for advice and she's like, no, it's cute. And I was like, well, it's cheap. And then it came and I was just like staring at it. I'm like, I hate this couch so much.
What color is it?
Well, it's supposed to be gray.
Okay.
And in the photos, it looked like really pretty gray, but it's like this greenish color.
Okay.
I'll show you after.
Okay.
It's not
the
best. But we threw away all the boxes and stuff, so I can't just like return it. So we'll probably like post it for sale. I think I paid like $300. We'll probably try to sell for like $100 or something.
Or you could just sell it for $300 and say that you paid $500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just keep losing money over here.
Just down the drain.
Yeah. It's every day. My bank account. I guess, huh? Let me know when that is. Dave's still in there. Dave, thanks for hanging out on our page. Yeah, I'll let you know when we do that and bring the photo booth. Yeah, the photo booth would be cool. I have a photo booth. Actually, I don't even know where it is anymore.
Oh.
It went to Antonio's house, and he probably threw it away by now. But it was like janky. We lost the base for it, so like he made a base out of like an old table that looked really ghetto, and then it's just But that'd be cool to bring the photo booth. I got some people that might sponsor food. Oh, even better. If I don't have to pay for food, even better.
Oh,
yeah, that's even better.
We like everything
poor,
here.
So
whatever type of food, we like it.
Yeah,
I'm not picky. I'm not picky.
Yeah,
I'm always hungry.
Me too. So, just not the week of March 18th through the 22nd. Yeah, no, it'll probably be April. I'm kind of hoping for the first week of April.
Okay.
I think in March I'm hoping like March, the second week of March, I'll kind of know like, okay.
Yeah.
It really just depends, like, are these rooms done?
Yeah.
And then I'll give it like 3 to 4 weeks out so we have time to kind of promote it. I mean, when we did our first grand opening, I was so surprised. We had like 80 people come through.
It was a lot of people. It was great.
Yeah, I thought literally it'd be like 6.
Oh.
And like 80 people came through. They were super supportive. I think 2 became clients actually too. So that was nice.
I would think more than 2.
Actually, Chad eventually became when Chad was there.
Yeah.
I think Alfredo was there. The permanent makeup girl. So 3 for sure. But part of that's also like, I'm not the best at following up. And so I don't like, because I'm doing the production company. I'm doing this, building everything. We don't have a giant team. And so trying to follow up with people, and I've always been bad at that. I'm like, if you want us, just give me money and show up. Like I'm not gonna email you.
Oh my gosh.
Just show up, give me money.
Listen, I'm gonna text you instead and make it super personal and be,
Yeah, well, that's what we need to be doing. And I'm hoping by then I either have like a virtual assistant that we can kind of send everything and a few things automated.
Yeah.
Working on building a customer portal as well, which is kind of secret, but nobody's really watching this on my page. So
he said, yeah, there's a bunch of people that are about to.
Yeah. Well, like our competitors are watching.
Our competitors.
And it's all right. They don't know what platform we'd use, and they'll never find the platform we're using for it because it took me like literally months to find it.
I remember you talking. Yes.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about them.
I've been looking at it again in the new perspective for the studio, and I'm pretty excited for it. I think our clients are going to really like it. I think it's going to make just everything easier for like even staff and for me and our clients and then our editors. Like, yeah, I think it's going to be cool. I just have to build it out. I also need to build out our website. We still don't have a website.
It's okay. Listen, not everything got to be linear, right?
Yeah.
No. He's like,
no, well, and that's the thing. Like, I mean, I have a placeholder set up, but I for me, it just feels like, okay, we're not, like the way my brain works, it's like we're open, but we're not open because the space isn't done. I don't feel like embarrassed, but like having those rooms always shut because they're just filled with crap is like, yeah, we're not open, we're not ready. Okay. And so getting those spaces done, even if they don't have all the cameras and stuff, but they look pretty, that's all I want.
True.
And then
but people love to see growth. Like, I feel like every time I come back here, it's something new. And I'm like, oh, how exciting. Open up that room. Let me see what's in there.
Oh, yeah. It's always changing. I'm actually going to change the light in Studio 1 again.
Again?
Yeah. It's going to be better, though.
Okay.
I there's some stuff bugging me, and I'm just like, okay, I got to change this. But
I don't know if you guys, I mean, obviously they can't tell, but because you guys can't, you're not there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 lights that are like for beauty-ish. To beautify. And then there's a bunch of other lights here to make the colors pop. And then
the practicals.
There's like 2 like lights to make the room look pretty.
I'm adding 2 more lights in here for backlights. And
the amount of stuff that's in here just to make a great quality image at the end of the day is insane.
Yeah, it's a lot more than I thought it was going to be.
Like, I remember when I first came here to check it out. I think you had two lights, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, like all of these are new, and it's just forever expanding, and I
Yeah,
love
we
this.
just keep adding, and I
It's
mean,
perfect.
this room's pretty close to I think being like, all right, we're done. I do want a backlight on this seat and that seat, so either two or one more light, and then
Okay.
it's like
Yeah.
it's good enough, right? I mean, that's a problem I've always had when it comes to like filming stuff, because it's like this is what I do. Like I need it to be absolutely perfect.
Mhm.
But yeah, even like it was funny because we had Chad and Christy come from City Lifestyle, and like it looked great. They were super happy with it. And then next week they came back to film their next 2 episodes, and lighting was completely different.
And they were still happy with it.
Yeah, well, it looked even
Yeah.
better. But it's just funny because like in our clients we can see the growth as well.
I can see the growth
That's
on the
cool.
page too. No, 100%.
Yeah.
Andrew, can we do a little light switch up so people can see?
He has to go like, to the other one.
I'm kidding.
If they're all connected.
I could do them all at once, but then they won't be different.
Like, look at
the
like
green
this-
actually looks good with your colors too.
It's so the fact that you can have 2 different
I like that.
colors here.
Yeah. It's really only that seat that has, well, actually that seat kind of gets it too, but
And we
mine's
just-
kind of more
we
just one
changed it up.
color.
Look at that. We just changed it up. We just changed it up. I mean, I like all the colors. I'm about it. Oh, and then you showed me a no color thing.
What did I show you?
You showed me that there was a thing that had no color.
Oh yeah, you can shut off all the lights.
I don't know. You don't have to do it. I'm just like,
Yeah, no, you can just, that's not too hard.
okay,
So cut to her angle though.
look at this.
So the only problem with it, because we have this light here, and this is something I'm trying to figure out, is on your shot.
Okay.
Cut to her, Andrew. When you move your arms, because we have the sign behind it, that's not.
Doesn't
Now
bother me
without
though.
the sign, it's not that bad. And sometimes we'll turn this down more, but it's really just because of this light down here. But it's like I don't really want to get rid of that light, so
No.
I'm okay having that shadow happen.
But okay,
that
let's
looks-
talk about the difference, right?
Yeah.
No, imagine you come in a studio, no colored lights, and then boom, you have lights. Look how much better that is.
Yeah. Nah, it does look good though.
I'm like, this-
I'm
yeah.
happy with it. It's coming together.
no, this is great.
So
And let's switch it back to the other lights. I'm kidding. Oh my god. Andrew's like, Thias,
Andrew's
stop. Okay.
quit making me work so
Quit.
hard.
Making me do this. I'm just supposed to be supposed to be live.
I do.
coding,
I like
okay?
the purple in this room on the walls. Purple
Yeah.
looks good, but
When we did green for City Lifestyle, that was the first time we did green.
it looks good.
It looked so good,
I didn't think it would.
but it looked phenomenal.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of green. And
Yeah, the logo's green.
yeah. Well, I'm not a fan of green in like lighting.
Okay.
Because well, if you look at like horror films,
Mm-hmm.
you'll notice that there's a green tint
Mhm.
typically
Mm-hmm.
to them, or they'll use green lighting somewhere. And it's just because it's kind of unsettling. So
Yep.
having it kind of behind you, I've never used it on like production shoots because it's like not what you would use.
Yeah.
Right. So when they said that, I was like, yeah, let's see. But it actually turned out pretty. I think it's like the walls kind of do a good job of taking the color in, and
Yeah.
it's do a good job of taking it.
Taking it. It's just taking it. I don't know. I thought it was really nice. The green was so nice.
So
Back to
all right, Thias,
Schubert. Oh, geez. Okay.
what gets
boy.
you excited? What's going on that you're excited about?
Oh gosh. What am I excited about? I'm dead inside.
I have a thing for my computer, a little name tag thing, and it says I'm dead
I'm
inside.
so dead inside. No, what am I excited about? Oh, okay. So I don't know if I can fully talk about this, but I'll touch upon it. One of my friends is doing a pilot for a new series, and I got asked to be part of it. So I'm going to be getting back into acting in March. It's going to be a smaller role, but I'm just really excited about it because there's a lot of potential for growth. So I might be in multiple episodes. So I'm really
That's
excited
cool.
about that. What else am I excited for? Oh, I'm going to Town Square today and going to Tommy Bahama's for lunch.
There you go.
And then, yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty
Is it
dead
good?
inside. It's so
I don't think
good.
I've ever been there.
It's really good. Salmon.
I thought they sell shorts.
Shorts? Oh, like,
Isn't that like
no,
a-
yeah, like, okay, Tommy Bahama, the store, like Hawaiian shirts, shorts,
Yeah.
like old retired man in Florida kind of vibe. Yeah.
So they
They have a
sell
little-
shorts and burgers.
No, well, I mean, there's like sliders, but they have like, so they had a flagship restaurant, and then they have a like what's called the Marlin Bar. Yeah, and it's really good. It's like not so much tapas, but more like glorified bar food with like a, I don't know, Bahama, I guess, influence to it. It's good.
Yeah.
The salmon bowl, the salmon avocado bowl, probably the best thing there. Ooh, the mango chicken salad. Everything's good. I'm excited about food. I don't know.
All right. I'm gonna ask you a bunch of random questions.
Oh, geez.
We're gonna have some fun. And just talk about some random stuff. If anybody has any questions for Thias or us at the podcast studio, make sure you ask. We're happy to answer anything.
Watch me make a fool of myself.
So, would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
I'm sorry. Would I rather fight one?
Horse-sized duck
Okay.
or 100 duck-sized horses?
100 duck-sized horses, because I feel like, are we talking about little ducks? Or are we talking about like geese?
Whatever you want it to be.
Okay, we're gonna talk about the little ducks. You can just kick them.
Yeah, but 100 of them,
You can just
and they're
keep kicking.
horses.
You keep
What they
kicking.
bite you, they kick back. They're horses.
But they're little. I'm imagining smaller. I'm imagining like little.
What
like,
if it was a geese the size of a horse?
Oh my gosh, I think I'd rather fight like
100 little ones,
I don't know. I think
little horses.
it depends on, honestly, it depends on what kind of bird it is. Depends on what kind of duck it is.
Bald eagle.
Fuck.
Oh, that's not a duck. I don't.
I was about to swear.
What kind of, yeah, I was just going for birds at that point. I'm trying to think what I'd rather do. Probably the little ones.
Right? Okay.
Although it depends if it's that big. Ducks. Oh, wait, ducks fly, huh? I was gonna say I could maybe outrun it, but
no, ducks
it'll
are
fly
fast.
and then land on me.
And those,
What if I get stuck in its webbed feet? I'm picturing it way bigger than a horse.
I'm picturing it huge.
I'll fight the horse-sized duck. Yeah.
Yeah, right? Because you can like just kick them, just like, and you can
No, I'll fight the other one.
Oh, the other
The
one,
one.
the one.
Yeah, 100 little horses just biting you and kicking you.
Yeah, I feel like
They're like this big. 100 of them. That's a lot.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
All right.
I'm pretty small, so I feel like it can just like, sit on me and I die.
Would you rather have
Oh, boy.
fingers for toes or toes for fingers?
Fingers for toes. 100%. So I can pick stuff up with my feet. 110%. Have you seen the movie Aeon Flux? And that character,
I have not.
it's a great movie. It came out in like early 2000s.
I've met someone that had toes for fingers.
You did not.
Yeah.
Toes
So-
for fingers.
I don't know if I ever talked about this on live. I recently told somebody about this, which is kind of funny that this question popped up on here. So I went to Idaho to visit my sister.
Okay.
Like I think I was helping her move in to her dorm and then skateboarding. And because of the rules at the dorms, like we weren't allowed to sleep in her dorms. So like she was like, "Oh, hey, you
Understandable.
can sleep at my friend's dorm. His nickname's Toes." I was like, "That's weird. Why is his nickname Toes?" She's like, "Well, like when he was younger, he like lost his fingers, so they took his toes and put them on his hands for fingers."
What does he have on his feet?
Nothing. He's just like a couple toes.
What?
Yeah. So the guy actually met up with us And I remember this. It was like in a movie. Like he met up with us because he skateboarded too.
Okay.
And we were skateboarding. We had like, it was nighttime. We had this light set up. And I was filming my buddy's skateboard. And I was skating too. And the guy like put his little stubby toe finger hands in the light and was like, "Hey man, I'll film." And I was like, "No, get your toe fingers away from my camera. Like I'm probably going to get infected by this. It's probably contagious."
They were.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I don't remember the
I
real
don't know.
story. I don't know if my sister's watching on Facebook. She typically watches. Is she up on StreamYard? Can you pull that up really quick?
Did he have really bad balance?
No,
is it-
okay.
I feel like it's a thing where like your toes like help you with balance.
I mean, I don't know. I ran away. I didn't sleep at that guy's place
Oh my
either.
gosh.
Me and my buddy were like, "Hey, we're gonna go get food. We'll be back in like an hour, man, to sleep." And then like we were like
Never.
driving. I was like, "Dude, he's probably gonna take our toes."
So that he can now have toes.
So we slept in the car,
That's fine.
and then we woke up to like literally 10 crows trying to break into the sunroof, and like woke up and like heard all these. I was like, "What the heck?" And I
What is
opened like the
happening?
sunroof, and just all these crows just like, "We want to eat your toes." And I was like, "Ah!" So we drove out of there, man. I headed home that morning. I was like, I can't do this. Idaho's a weird place, man.
Hills Have Eyes style.
Yeah, it was creepy. So it's
My
funny.
friend's from Idaho. Catalina's from Idaho. She calls it
Yeah.
Idaho. She's not weird though. She's great.
Yeah.
She's great.
Well, okay.
Oh my god, not the toes. I would love to have fingers for toes. Imagine all that you could do. You could like you would be invincible if you had fingers for toes. You could the climbing aspect, right? The grabbing, it's longer so you can, and especially if you already have long fingers.
Yeah. There's some people that can play guitar with their toes.
Yeah. Feet
they-
are really weird
So they
to
have
me.
finger toes.
They have finger toes. And then some people have toes for thumbs. Like Megan Fox has toes for thumbs or whatever. People obsess over Megan Fox's thumbs because it's like short, and yeah, that was like a whole thing.
Huh.
Megan Fox is perfect, but she has toe thumbs.
Yeah.
That's her one.
Let us know in the comments, what would you rather have? Would you rather have toes for fingers or fingers for toes?
Where are you getting these questions from?
I put in ChatGPT. I said, ask me 50 weird and funny questions.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Okay, I'm just trying to find some. All right. This is a good one. This
Oh,
is
boy.
kind of serious.
Oh, ooh.
Would you rather sneeze cheese or have spaghetti for hair?
Sorry. Sneeze cheese or have spaghetti for hair.
My question is, how fast does the hair grow back? Can I just like nibble on it all day and it just keeps growing back?
I don't. Oh my gosh.
And what if it's like jalapeno cheese and you're like sneeze and it's just like
Ah.
stings?
But is it string cheese? Is it ricotta? Is it like, you know?
Nah, it's like a slimy, gooey cheese.
I'd rather sneeze cheese. 100% rather sneeze cheese.
Like, what's that cheese? That's like kind of like, what's it called?
Oh, like not mozzarella. Like,
Maybe like a mozzarella or something. Yeah, but,
rather
but like a
sneeze
little bit
cheese.
more stretchy. Just like, it's just like, and
that's fine. Yeah.
you're just like, oh, you want some of this for your pasta?
Oh,
What-
okay. You take it too far.
Okay. Well, what if I had the pasta hair and you sneeze the cheese and you can go like, oh, you need Parmesan? Hold on.
Just- Here you go. And then you eat pasta for hair. Oh, geez. That was weird. Pasta for hair. No, I couldn't do it.
Yeah. What if it was? Yeah, I'm trying to think what I'd prefer. What do you guys rather have?
I know.
Nobody's commenting anything. They're just watching and
They're watching me
they're freaking
make
out.
a fool of myself.
Yeah, you might have to like actually scroll because I don't think yours is actually updating. Okay.
Oh, kind of. Yeah.
Because sometimes it gets stuck on there.
This is a really kind of the first time I've been live. So,
All right. So, would you rather
oh boy.
have a permanent clown face or a permanent clown shoes?
Permanent clown shoes. 100% permanent clown shoes. I think that'd be such a cool thing to add to my personality.
If you just had like 5 foot long shoes,
Yes, I think that'd be
you're gonna
great.
trip all the time.
It's fine. It would just be it's like another thing to add to like my personality.
All right.
What about you? What do you want?
I don't know.
Clown face or clown
I already have
shoes?
a clown face, so I guess
You-
that works for me. It's already there. What's the difference? I just put a red nose on.
Not all clown makeup's the same makeup. Okay.
Yeah. What if it's cool?
Really, clown face?
I
You
don't.
wouldn't want clown shoes? Like just be
Wait,
walking around
But are they
like
squeaking too? Because I don't want to deal with the squeaking.
oh, I'd have squeaking.
Ugh.
I love being a nuisance. I love it. When I was in high school, I would wear these fur boots that were huge.
Yeah.
And it was a freaking nuisance and I loved it. It was part of my personality and I liked it.
That's funny. Um, what's the strangest nickname you've ever been given? We'll go like 10 more minutes and we'll wrap up. Have a Zoom call at 10:30.
He has stuff to do. He can't hang out with me all day.
Taxes.
The weirdest nickname that I've been given? I don't know, honestly. Can somebody chime in and be like, yo, I gave you this nickname, but you never really knew because we talked about it, about it behind your back kind of thing.
Yeah.
I
What do you think about people who give themselves nickname?
I feel like a nickname has to be earned.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like you can't just call yourself like, never mind. I was about to say something.
Yeah, I know.
You saw the wheels
I have a
spinning.
few. I know a few different people who have. Some of them have given their kids nicknames, and nobody really likes it because it's not even deserved, and it's kind of like I don't want to say too much.
Oh,
It's not like family or anything like that, but yeah.
I feel like a nickname has to be somewhat funny.
It needs to make sense. So
Yeah.
I don't think I ever had. So my brother's nickname
Okay.
was Fat Little Gay Kid, FLGK.
Oh my gosh. No.
Yeah, that was my brother's nickname.
No.
Yeah,
That's kind of like when people say, "Oh, Duff."
yeah.
Aw, that's
So
sad.
he's in my phone as FLGK.
Do you
that's
still
that's
call him
that's
that?
his
Are you
nickname.
the only person that calls
No,
him that?
I. So he was given that nickname. I think from the same family that gave me my nickname, actually, which or like my nickname came from like his dad, but like they tried calling me the fattest, littlest, gayest kid, but it just didn't have the same ring because I was like the little brother, But yeah, so in my phone, he's Chris FLGK.
Were you traumatized as a child?
No,
Are you sure?
I mean probably.
Do you have
So,
childhood trauma?
My
because of this?
nickname was actually Sergey.
That's like somebody's actual name, like
No, but
in
like
Russia.
like Sir and gay,
Oh,
like a knight, the
like a
knight of the gays. No, so what actually that's
Are you
what
just, but you're
that's
happy
what
all
I
the
turned
time.
that's what I
so-
turned my gamer tag. Well, that was my grandma's name was Gay,
Yeah.
but my gamer tag was always like Sir Gay, like SIRGAY. But the way it came out, so my middle name's Serge
Oh,
from
I
my
know.
grandpa Sergio, who's Mexican, so Sergio or whatever, right?
Sergio.
And so one day we were driving from this like church activity, and my buddy's dad was like, "Hey, Trevin, wouldn't you pronounce your middle name Sergey? Like Sergey? Because like it's Spanish." And I was like, "No, it's Serge." And then everyone's like,
Serge.
"Oh, Sergey." But I liked it. I was like, "All right, cool." And I was like, I got it from like the church people. And so like our basketball team, I wanted to put Sergey on the thing, and they wouldn't let me
They
do
said
it.
no. They said
Yeah.
absolutely the hell no. Oh my God.
But yeah, that's only like I mean, I was called like what Trevelina, like Thumbelina.
You have a lot of childhood trauma that I feel like we need
That
to
was in like
explore.
5th grade or 4th grade.
Oh
I think
my
that
gosh.
movie was like somewhat recent. They're like, oh, like Trevelina.
Thumbelina.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to think of any other nicknames I had.
What did you nickname your kids?
They don't have nicknames.
Oh, they have to earn them.
I don't give nicknames.
Oh,
I don't like nicknames.
okay. Because
So-
of the trauma.
No, I just think.
Because of the trauma.
Well, so I think it's weird when people name their kid something and then just call them by a nickname. Like, why don't you just name your kid that?
I see that. My husband's real name is Kenneth. His middle name's Brandon. Everyone calls him BK.
Yeah. Well, and that's a little bit different because that's kind of like combining, or I guess whatever. But like for example, like my son's name Harrison. Some people tried calling him Harry, and I cut that off very quickly.
Yeah.
But now, and because he went to 6th grade, he's like a new man or whatever.
New
He
man.
introduces himself because of like Harry Styles.
Yeah.
He introduces himself as Harry.
Really?
And so it's the weirdest thing. My wife didn't know that, like on the hockey team too, everyone calls him Harry, and it bugged the crap out of me in the beginning, but I got used to it.
Okay.
But like she went on a trip, and she's not around that team too much because just time and the little one. And she was like, hey, why does everyone keep saying Harry? Like, who's Harry? I'm like, it's Harrison. She's like, why are they calling him Harry?
Right? Do they not know
I was
his
like,
name?
well, he introduced himself as Harry since day one, so that's on him. That's what he wants to be called. I'll never call him that.
Yeah.
But the hockey team can. Nobody else can.
Nobody else can.
So I don't like. Yeah, I don't. I did make up nicknames for my nephews. What was the one?
Okay.
Baby
Nickname-
Big Head, because he had a giant head. He had like 8 foreheads, so we called him Baby Big Head.
So sorry. He'll grow into it. As somebody who has a huge fucking forehead.
And then, so he went by Baby Big Head for years. The other one had like a random name. It was like Ralph. Like it was just like not even close to his name. It was just like some random name I made up once.
Okay.
I didn't make up, but I just called him. I forgot. Harrison had a nickname too, but I don't remember what it was. But yeah, I don't like give my kids nickname.
Okay. Yeah.
Just call them by their name. And like my wife, I don't have a nickname for her. I used to call her Muskrat.
Who?
My wife.
Muskrat?
Yeah.
Why?
Or Weasel.
Your wife hates you. I would be so mad if my husband called me Weasel.
I'm like, yeah, you have little weasel eyes.
You're so mean.
Yeah. Well, I say a lot of really random stuff. And then whatever she laughs at, then I just say again because she thinks it's funny. So I'm like, I haven't called her that in like forever, but she brought it up not so long ago. She's like, remember when you used to call me like a little muskrat? I was like, yeah,
Oh, my little weasel.
yeah, you're a cute
my
little
little
muskrat. Yeah, I say the most random stuff. I don't even know what I say half the time. Like at home.
Muskrat. You learned something new and you were like, honey, I'm going to call you my furry little rodent.
Yeah. I'll purposely use the wrong word sometimes too.
Okay.
And she never knows if I'm like serious or I just didn't know how to use that word properly.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a few words that like she like they're not like pet peeves to her, but like she like people don't use irregardless correctly.
How do you use it?
I
You don't know either.
I don't remember. I use it wrong so much on purpose.
Regardless and irregardless.
Yeah. I forgot how it is, but everyone uses it wrong.
Okay.
Because they'll go like irregardless, this and that, and that's not.
No,
it
it
should be
is.
regardless. Yeah, but everyone always says irregardless when they should be saying regardless. So I'll say it. There's a few like little words that I'll kind of just use to make her laugh because like it's just fun for us.
Oh my gosh. Let me see if I have anything.
People are like, this guy's weird, man.
Johnny said, Mike sounds a little funky. Set up a fire. Thank you. Hi, I hope you're doing
mic
well.
Sounds bad?
The mic sounds bad. Is anyone noticing that the mic sounds bad?
Maybe it's his connection.
Oh, because the mic don't sound bad to me.
Yeah. There's one time I went for like 5 minutes and the mic wasn't even on.
But there were still
And
people
like,
watching.
hey, there's no audio. And I was like, oh, I'm in here
Oh.
alone. This is why you hire people to help you. But
My
sometimes I
gosh.
just do things alone. All right, let's do like 5 more minutes.
Okay.
All right.
Oh no.
Let's see. Would you rather have the ability to talk to plants or understand every language except your own?
Oh no. I'm not a plant person, really.
Yeah, I don't really care what plants have to say.
If we switch that to dogs,
Or are they gonna say, "Give me water.
Give me
I'm
water.
dying."
I need sunlight. I'm
Yeah.
shivering. Anyways. Maybe understand every language besides my own. What do you think? Would you really rather talk to plants?
You know how frustrating that's gonna be?
But you would be
So
able to understand everyone
talk-
else.
Let's do English since you're here in America.
In America.
Let's not do
America.
Portuguese because
Okay.
yeah, you speak English all the time. So if you
Yeah.
lost your language,
Yeah.
right? So let's do English. So like
Okay.
if you couldn't understand English, but you can understand every other language.
Okay.
Like I feel the frustration with Spanish, like because I
Yeah.
speak Portuguese as well.
Oh, okay. Is
and
that
I
what you
understand
meant?
and I understand Spanish.
Yeah.
Right. But I can't speak it back. So when I go to these countries, it's so frustrating because I can't communicate with these people. So imagine like you can't understand English, but you understand every other language.
Then I would just like move to another country that I could understand the language.
So you just
No,
leave America.
I would just leave America.
You're like, all right, I'm out.
But wait, does the question also mean this doesn't also mean you can't speak the other language? It just means you can understand.
Oh.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Andrew
now.
brings up a good point.
Wait a second.
He said that this doesn't say that you can speak the language, you
You can
just
just
understand it. So in this situation, I'd speak to
Oh.
plants because I don't want to lose English.
Okay.
But I'd probably like never have plants by me because I don't want to listen to those. Because what if they're always speaking to?
They're always like, oh my God.
It's windy out here.
I'm shivering.
Bring me inside.
The water. I need water. You killed me.
Your dog peed on me again. I'm going to tell the weeds to rise up.
Change the plants to dogs. I'd rather talk to dogs. I want to talk to my dogs so bad.
Yeah.
I want to know what they say. I want to know what Odie in general think about and say. Did you know that dogs are so much smarter than us because they understand multiple languages? They understand commands and sounds, and we don't know what the hell they're talking about, but they understand us. They know what we're talking about. I tell my dog, sit, stay, everything. They bark at me. I'm like, I don't know what you're saying. You have a dog.
They're saying, I don't understand you.
No, but
Quit
they
telling me.
but they do the
Well,
they
they
they're
understand-
so smart. Dogs are so smart.
They understand tone for sure.
Yeah, they understand tone.
But so do we. If somebody comes up to you and starts yelling at you in Russian, although Russian's a bad
It's a
example
bad
because they
example.
might be speaking kindly to you and just sounds like they're yelling at you. But like if somebody comes up and they're like yelling at you, you understand they're angry.
Okay.
And if somebody goes like this, you're gonna know that means stop, right? Like we have stuff that we understand universally.
But I feel like I still think dogs are so much smarter than us. I would love to talk to my dog.
Oh, we might be getting disconnected from our streams here soon
Oh no.
because we've been going for an hour.
Oh, shit.
Oh, somebody was hold on, go back to LinkedIn really quick. Yeah, I think that all of them might be done.
Are we dead? Oh,
Because so Instagram will only go for 1 hour.
whoa.
This one. Oh wait, it's only this one though that disconnected.
All right. So far, that's
The rest are
weird.
still on.
Good luck. Honestly, the giggling and put that up on the screen. Maybe I can read it better. So good luck. Honestly, the giggling and get reacquainted conversation is a bit much. Not what I was expecting. Well,
sorry.
this one's just more of a fun one. This wasn't really a marketing and such a good looking room. Thank you. Yeah, this was more of a just have fun, not necessarily educational one.
I'll come back. We'll come back into educational because hold on. I feel like we came here to do education and then we went off
Yeah,
on a
we just have
tangent
fun.
because we're actually friends. And I feel like if we weren't friends, we would have kept it a little more professional.
Yeah.
I'm
All right.
so sorry.
All right, Maggie. Next
I'm sorry,
time
Maggie.
we will come back for you. Well, yeah, I know.
You know what Maggie said? Maggie was like, she's annoying. Tell her to shut up. Okay. She stopped giggling.
And normally because I was on LinkedIn and normally when I go live on LinkedIn, it's like it's business related, you know? And so, but if you've seen any of the other ones, they're always very dry and just about marketing and stuff. But we should be wrapping up anyways.
Yeah.
Because I gotta get ready for that Zoom call
Yeah.
and go back to actual business.
And
So-
go, and I mean, this was just fun, you know.
Yeah, thanks for coming in, answering some random questions, having fun with us. Well, and my thing is too, like for the podcast studio.
Yeah.
Like I want it to be educational, but I also want people to just kind of see us and see our
Yeah.
personalities and see us having fun.
Yeah.
So once again, Maggie, like I think we know her from Mechanical Media.
Oh, okay.
And so she's
Oh, totally
expecting
different.
like marketing and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But we are promoting the studio. And for me, like we've been doing it with Greg and Andrew.
Yeah.
I kind of want to do it with like all of us at some point too, just having fun and showing everyone and just so people can see us
Yeah.
versus like,
Yeah.
just straight up because the studio is a lot different than
Yes,
Mechanical Media.
it is. It's completely different.
So
Yeah.
same people, but,
But different
vibes.
Different vibes.
So Thias, thanks for coming in.
Of course.
Appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Everyone knows where to follow you because we're on your pages.
Oh yeah. Yeah. yeah.
Where can people follow you?
They can follow me. So Thias Vera Photography is my photography account. I will say I'm not extremely active on there. I've taken a hiatus from photography for the past few years. Might go back to it eventually. I keep saying that. We'll see. And then Operator Air TV is where I post my street interviews and with my co-host Anissa. And you'll see a couple of videos on there. We post memes as well. And then yeah, my other page, Thias Vera Kennedy, that's my personal page. That's where you can kind of see a little bit more about me, my dogs, my life, my husband. We just did the really cool bridal event that I'm going to be posting. Yeah. So that's where kind of you can see me. But I promise next time I'm on here, we'll make it educational. I'm going to come with like a notes section and we're going to talk about like educational stuff.
Nah.
No, probably not.
Nah, we can though. We can do some stuff more about marketing because that was
Yeah.
kind of the original goal, but then we just had fun. And like I said, for the podcast studio, that's kind of, I mean, we pump out educational content for the podcast studio, but I kind of like doing these lives of just like hanging out, letting people kind of see us and get to know kind of us on a more personable level versus just like, here's 7 things you need to know about podcasting.
Because it's like, also, if somebody is a little bit more introverted, they're like, oh, like, wait a second, like I'm going into this new space. I don't know, like the vibe with these people. We're fun.
Yeah, we always have a
fun.
good time.
Yeah.
You know, our clients, I mean, even when you walk in, it's comforting.
It is.
You know, we have this type of lighting throughout the whole space. It's dark. It's inviting. And yeah, people like coming here and hanging out.
They do.
So
I like coming here and hanging out.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you, Thias.
Of course.
And we'll awkwardly wait for him to end the live. So follow Thias. Thanks for hopping in. And we'll see you later. You can just go end stream on StreamYard and I'll do it all day.